How to seduce a woman and make her want to get into bed with you. The hardest things can actually have the simplest of steps. If you want to know how to seduce a woman and get her in bed, here's what you need to know. 11 moves to seduce a woman and get her in bed. As a guy, one of the things you're probably thinking about every now and then is how to seduce a woman and get her in bed with you. Honestly, once you keep what we have to share in mind, you'll be able to seduce a girl, even before she realizes it. Are you infatuated by a sexy friend? Or do you find a girl you see occasionally completely, irresistibly sexy? It doesn't matter whether you know her already or she's a complete stranger. If you want to seduce a woman, all you need to understand are a few things about how attraction works, and learn to use it in your favor. Seducing a girl and the finer details you need to know. Firstly, if you want to seduce a girl or even make her like you need to be a great guy who can get the girl's attention. If you can't be the kind of guy who can impress a girl easily, you may still be able to seduce the girl you like, but it'll be a lot harder to win her flirty attention or even keep her interested. If you can be the kind of guy that girls want and desire, it makes seducing them as easy as a walk in the park. But even if you aren't that smooth guy, try these steps. After all, it'll only take a couple of steps to know if you're going to end up in bed with her. So what's the harm in trying, right? All women have their own preferences when it comes to dating a guy or making out with him. But if you keep it mysterious and play your cards right, you could seduce any woman you like and make her want to sleep with you within a few days. How to seduce a woman before she even realizes it. Women aren't difficult to read. Most guys just go wrong while trying to seduce a girl because they try too hard and blow their chances, say all the wrong things at the wrong time, or they make their intentions clear too early into the flirting stage. If you want to know how to seduce a woman, the first thing you need to focus on is building the sexual chemistry using these steps on building sexual chemistry to the point it's out of control. Don't make it obvious that you're trying to get her in bed. Make her wonder what's on your mind. And that's what being mysterious is all about. It's not about hiding facts or lying to a girl. It's the simple art of making a girl wonder what you think of her. You don't need to fake love to sleep with a girl, you just need to be mysterious, and yet, honest. And while she's still wondering about your intentions, you can sneak past her defenses and make her want you and desire you sexually, even without telling her you're interested in her in the first place. The smoothest moves to seduce a woman and get her in bed. Just follow these steps, one at a time, and you'll surely be in a great position to seduce her and get her in bed. As long as you play your cards right, she'd find herself getting attracted to you over all other men, even if there are several other guys trying to get her attention at the same time. Number 1. Get close to her. If you want to seduce a girl, the first thing you need to do is get to know her better. Don't come on too strong or she'd feel threatened or find you too easy to get, and may get bored of you. If it's a girl you don't know yet, use these steps on how to approach a girl you don't know and impress her. If it's a casual friend or an acquaintance, talk to her and get to know her better. Text her now and then, and be warm and friendly. Don't hit on her just yet, but don't behave like a doormat either. Number 2. Be likable. This is a pretty important stage when it comes to knowing how to seduce a woman. And this is where you can actually tell if she's warming up to you or shrinking away from you. As you talk to her now. And then, try to get to know more about her and the things she likes. Text her or talk to her as often as you can. A few times a day is a great start here, and try to bond over something both of you find interesting. If the things you say seem to be working its magic, she'd start to enjoy your chats and your texts and keep in touch with you. But if you come across as a bore, she may start to distance herself from you. She may avoid responding to your texts, or she may take hours to respond to you. And eventually, she may just get bored and avoid you completely. If you ever notice that she takes a while to get back to you, you really need to talk about something else to keep things interesting. Check out this guide on how to talk to girls and leave them smitten and in love with you before reading on. Number 3. Get active at night. The best way to get naughty and intimate with a girl is by texting her late at night, when she's got time on her hands, and a whole world of opportunities to get naughty. Look, you can always flirt with her during the day too. But the odds of flirting up a storm are slim when there are others around her to distract her. Here's the key thing to remember. Stay in touch with her during the day, but save the flirty talk for nights. If you ignore talking or staying in touch with her during the day, she'd assume you're only interested in sleeping with her, and nothing more. While she may be okay with a sexual relationship, no girl would be okay with being disrespected. Share a few memes throughout the day, and start a conversation after dinner. Once you get this going, she may be comfortable enough to text you or speak with you late into the night, even if she was apprehensive at first. Use this guide on how to entertain a girl on texts and keep her excited by you to get things going your way. Keep the first couple of texting conversations clean, and flirt casually without making it obvious that you're trying to sleep with her or seduce her. Right now, all you need to do is get closer to her and make her flirt back with you. Yes, you're trying to figure out how to seduce a woman, but don't be hasty just yet. Don't try to get into her pants already, or there's a chance you may blow the whole thing off. Number 4. Live 2 lives. This is where you need to get mysterious, and make her wonder. What's on your mind? Each time you speak with her at night or text her, be flirty and naughty. But when you meet her during the day, don't talk about the naughty texts at all, unless she talks about it. Which means she really likes the flirty texts. Completely avoid flirting or talking about the texts when there are other friends around. But flirt with her when it's just the both of you. By doing this, you'd make her convince herself that there's already a secret passionate something brewing between the both of you, because no one else knows what's going on. But the both of you. Who doesn't love a bit of fun, flirty secret drama in their life? Number 5. Don't let her know you like her. Many guys make this mistake here. They tell the girl they like her, or that they have feelings for her. Of course, you like her. She knows that already, doesn't she? You text her all the time, both of you flirt all the time, and she can definitely feel the chemistry. But even though she has a hint that you like her, she needs to hear it from you to confirm her doubts. Play it cool and don't confess your feelings for her anytime now. Her excitement and curiosity would make her addicted to you. If you're trying to seduce a woman, revealing your affection for her will kill the suspense, which won't help you in any way. Number 6. Get into her comfort zone. As often as you can, try to spend some time alone with her. It doesn't matter if you two are hanging out as friends, or meeting on a date. When you get some alone time with her, sit closer to her and pretend like you didn't notice how close you're sitting. You've been flirting with her, now you need to get into her personal space to make her feel the sexual chemistry. Graze her arms with your arms very discreetly, or play with her fingers while talking casually. Place your hands around her waist while sidestepping across her or walking past her. Touch her while complimenting her, or hug her for just a second longer while saying goodbye. If you want to seduce a woman, you want her to feel your attraction towards her, but never in words, at least not just yet. Right now, all you need to focus on is getting her comfortable with your touch. Do this right, and soon enough, she'd be craving for more of you. Number 7. Build the sexual tension. By now, she'd feel the sexual tingle each time you touch her, accidentally or otherwise. This is where you need to make her crave your touch. Let your hand linger on her back, or on her arms as you touch her. Go really close and whisper something in her ear. Speak softly and play with her fingers when no one's around. Build the sexual attraction right, and she'd turn into putty in your hands. Number 8. Play games. If you've been flirting with her, and touching her while sitting next to each other, you've seduced her mind already and you're in a great place to even take her to bed. She's obviously attracted to you already, and wants more too. But if you want to play it safe and take it slow, continue to stay flirty over texts while trying to seduce a woman. Play a few naughty texting games this time around, and initiate them casually. Before you know it, you'd be seducing her while having fun and playing text games with her at the same time. Number 9. The dirty conversation. You've been texting her, flirting with her and seducing her every single night. And if she's been playing along all this while, this is where you talk dirty and make the big move. Initiate a dirty conversation over the phone. Start simple, and ask her a question that seems innocent, but would definitely lead to something dirty. And before you know it, both of you would be having phone sex with each other. Number 10. Ask her out. Once you've had texted dirty or had phone sex with her, you've seduced her already. Now all you need to do is make out with each other in person. Ask her out, or tell her you really want to meet her sometime. Make plans to meet up in your place or hers, and avoid going out on a date unless you're trying to woo her or make her fall in love with you. This is where you need to choose whether you're looking for a friends with benefits relationship or a romance. If both of you like each other, and are interested in dating each other, that's great news. But so far, if you've followed all these steps on how to seduce a woman to the T, you've done nothing but focused on sexual attraction. You've made it clear that you're interested in her sexually. And she knows this. So this is where you both need to decide if you're looking for something more, or just a casual fling to keep each other company. Number 11. Make out with her. And when you finally do meet her, and she knows why you want to meet her, don't jump on her right away just because both of you have texted dirty and are aroused already. Keep the sexual tension on a high, and let it stay that way for a bit. You may just end up killing the mood, or she may tell you that she's not feeling the sexual spark, which would take you nowhere. Play it slow, warm up to the act and make sure she's in the mood before you try to kiss her for the first time. And now that you've come so far, just don't screw up with the first kiss. If you use these steps on how to seduce a woman and get her in bed, you'll definitely be able to work your magic and seduce her. But remember, this works only if you get her interested in you first. So take it slow, watch her response, and make your move. Want to take this a few steps further, now that you know how to seduce a woman? Try these next, to make sure you're just as smooth all